If she puts your private part in her mouth, most guys think it's just about pleasure. Just a moment, just a physical act. But to her, it's way deeper than that. It's a mirror, it's a test. It's her handing you the keys to her vulnerability and watching exactly what you do with them. And 97% of men completely miss the psychology behind it. Until she stops. Until the intimacy dries up. Until she pulls away so quietly, you don't even realize you've lost her until you're sleeping alone. Here are 7 brutal truths about what's really going on in her head, and 7 things you'll only understand after she's gone. Number 1. She realizes her submission wasn't infinite. When she gives you that level of physical trust, she's not just being wild. She's testing your ego. She's seeing if you can handle her surrender without becoming arrogant. But most men take it as a green light to take. They forget that her giving doesn't mean she's weak. The moment she senses you're addicted to the act but disconnected from her, her patience starts a silent countdown. And on the day she finally stops offering it, you realize that access was never a right. It was a privilege you burned through. Number 2, she realizes she was carrying the whole chemistry. You think the passion just happened? No, sweetheart. She was the one setting the mood, feeding the tension, keeping that magnetic pull alive, while you just showed up and enjoyed the ride. She checked in on your desires while you barely asked about hers. The day she stops putting in that invisible labor, the bedroom goes cold. The texts dry up and you realize you weren't the captain of that ship. You were just a passenger on her energy. And without her steering, you're drifting in dead water. Number 3, she realizes loving you was a daily vote, not a life sentence. Every time she pulled you closer, she was choosing you, not because she had to, not because you deserved it by default, but because you made her feel safe enough to be that vulnerable. The second you stop making her feel like the gorgeous, captivating queen she is, her vote changes. And the hardest pill for a man to swallow, watching her walk away, knowing she doesn't owe you a single thing. No explanation, no second chance, just silence. Number 4, she realizes you mistook her softness for weakness. You thought because she gave in physically, she was easy to handle. You thought her feminine energy meant she'd always bend. But that wasn't weakness, that was generosity. She was giving you her most beautiful, unguarded self because she believed you were different. The day she realizes you're just like the rest, that softness turns into steel. And you don't just lose a lover, you lose a goddess who simply decided her magic belongs somewhere it's actually worshipped. Number 5, she realizes you can't replace her vibe. You might go find a new girl tomorrow. Younger, perhaps, maybe even a bombshell who asks for less. But you won't find the specific frequency of her desire. You won't find the way her eyes locked onto yours when things got intense. You'll have a warm body next to you, but your soul will feel empty. Because comfort isn't chemistry, and deep down, in the quiet of 2 a.m., you'll know the difference between being with someone and being truly devoured by someone who actually wanted you. Number 6, she realizes your apologies are just noise now. Weeks or months later, you'll come crawling back with the perfect speech, you'll say all the right things. But here's the truth, darling. She's already healed. She's already closed that door. You can't undo the absence by showing up late with flowers. Some bridges don't rebuild just because you finally decide to knock. She's not angry anymore, she's indifferent, and indifference, that's way scarier than hate. Number 7, she realizes the old her isn't coming back. Even if you cross paths again, even if she smiles at you from across the room, don't get it twisted. The girl who gave you everything without hesitation is gone. In her place stands a woman who knows her worth, and she's way out of your league now. She's calmer, sharper, and completely unreachable. That's what kills you the most. Not losing her, but realizing you lost the version of her that actually believed in you. Men don't lose women the day they pack their bags. They lose them the day they stop making her feel like the irresistible dream girl she gave them permission to hold. And by the time you finally see her value, you're not mourning her. You're mourning the man you should have been, but weren't. If this hit you right in the chest, drop a comment saying "too late," and share this with a friend who needs to hear it before he messes up. Don't forget to subscribe for more raw truths about psychology, relationships, and becoming the man who actually keeps his queen.